Hi guys. I'm sorry. Music was pretty loud there. Hi everyone. I just realized how insane the chat history already looks when you're just joining in for the start of the stream. I'm very sorry, Queso. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Also Necro, you're insane. For a 35 stream streak. That's crazy. Oh. I haven't fixed my voice yet. I haven't cleared my throat. But yes, hi. Hi Necro, hi Robo, hi Queso. God damn it. I need to switch my whole setup again for this game. Because of the notes, I need for it to be in like full screen mode. The capture, I mean. So let me just fix that real quick. There we go. All right. We're still meant ads. But I hope you guys are doing good. I need to drink some more water for my voice. Give me 1 second. There we go. I don't know what my voice is doing today. It's kind of weird. It's kind of wacky. It's going for adventures. For some reason. But yeah. Anyway. Guess we might as well just hop on. Blueprints is enough of a slow burn game for there not to be much interesting stuff to be missed at the start. And I don't think anyone who's here is not subbed. So I doubt ads are a thing for people right now. So there we go. Blueprints. We're back. I'm very excited. So I should have prepared myself by looking at the notes and checking out what leads I want to check today. I did none of that. We have What do we have? I know there was an office that I wanted to get to because the computer in it had something. Oh yeah, we went underground as well. I remember that. Oh. We also really need to get into the antechamber at some point. I forgot that's a thing. I don't think I have I don't think I have a screenshot of the computer thing that I was looking for. No, wait, maybe. Electronic mail. That's right. That's what we're looking for. In the office, which I don't think I've ever drafted. So I kind of want to see about that. And then aside from that, we have, you know, the whole antechamber thing to go through. Also, it's interesting that these are spaced out, implying that there's 2 more permanent additions, probably, by the looks of things. I'm gonna go outside and draft an outside room. Oh yeah, I should probably also, 1 second. This game's very quiet, so I usually turn up the desktop audio for it. And I forgot to do that today, but now we're here. All right, outside room. What do we have? We have the tomb again. I don't know if there's much point in going there again. I don't know if you've ever been to the trading post. It's a new room. Pretty sure. You know what? Let's just go for a trading post. Might as well. Is there anything here that is interesting? What is this? Oh no. Okay, whatever that does just resets. What? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. What the fuck? An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised to 2 coins. I have an allowance? Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. I didn't know I had an allowance. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I have no items to trade. This is true. Okay. I think that's all that's here. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's right behind me. You guys can see it, but there's an allowance number in the menu that just says 2 now. Does that mean I start off the day with like 2 coins or something? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty awesome. Alright, I really want to find... Go for a hallway down here. I want to go to the outside and see how many green rooms we can draft. Ow! Ow! Awesome. That tree. I also want to see if I can get like a dead end or something here. Bedroom security. Parlor. Okay, no dead ends. Might as well just take a bedroom. Because this thing's technically safe to step into. It doesn't lose anything. We can just check around. We get steppies. Finally headed back home soon because I had to stay another day, which sucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hell yeah. That would be great. Oh, hi Drago. Welcome to the stream. I need green rooms, please. Where are the green rooms? What is this? Why are there no green rooms? Please. Guess we're not getting any green rooms. Fine. Take a nook then. Sure. Where is it guiding me away? Spare room. Might as well. Chapel, workshop, closet. It's a workshop. Guess we're just going to the other side. We're going to the west wing. Or we could use the chapel and not lock ourselves out of movement options. You know what, chapel? I don't have the gems. So I'm gonna have to take a den. But before I leave, I also wanna see what I can get down here. Drawing room. Workshop. This bedroom. You know what? I'm just gonna take a workshop. I just hydrated earlier, but thank you. I'll still do it anyway. Alright. Let's grab the gem. I need to put a cooldown on the hydrate. You guys are gonna bully the shit out of me with the hydration. Is it just not letting me go anywhere today? That's crazy. For sale today, magnifying glass. I don't even have enough money for that. I would have, but then I got the chapel. Never have too much water. Okay, these draws are absolute garbage. I've actually completely locked myself out of the upper ranks. Just crazy. Can never have too much water. Well, I clearly don't have enough water because I'm about to run out at this rate. There we go. Well, this is fun. Guess I can check running shoes. Did not mean to buy those. Hi, Matsu. Awoo. It is blueprints time. I'll buy a magnifying glass as well while we're here. You know what? That's it. I'm putting a cooldown on the hydrate. I'm doing it right now. Hydrate. Edit. Cooldown. There we go. I'm sorry. You guys are just gonna make me pee immediately. I should probably not have that voice line out on the internet. Now that I think about it. Sure. Kitchen. Is there anything here? Well, that doesn't help me. I can't get the room for it. Might as well get a parlor. Just to prove I can play the game. Because it's fun. The black box is false. Not very, I don't think. I've never been in the antechamber. I've been downstairs in the basement once. Or whatever the fuck it is that's down there. I have my notes here. 1 second. From last stream, the most important stuff was the tomb and the catacombs. I was down here and I found 2 of these map pieces and I got around a little bit, but I never got very far because it was essentially locked off. I got some music sheets that spells out something that I forgot. I got the painting text that says, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Yes, I've taken all of these notes. I found these 3 words written in a different font that I have no idea what they mean yet. I've been keeping track of chess pieces in various rooms because I noticed those are a thing. And I have many, many screenshots of many, many things. But I have yet to figure out where to actually go. Because I keep failing to get to the antechamber. I've opened the door once. Twice, actually. I've opened a door twice. But I've never managed to actually enter it. Black box is false. Black box is true. A false box contains the gems. Okay. So one of these 2 has to be... Well, these are 1 truth or 1 lie, obviously, because they're contradictory. If this is false, then we would have 2 falses and no... And it would mean the true box would have it. Wait. Hold on. If this is false, and this is also false, and this is true, and this would mean that this box has it. But if this is true, then this is true. And this is false. What? Am I confusing myself? I'm getting confused. Is there a guaranteed way of knowing in this case? Or am I being silly? If this is false, a true box contains the gems. This would be false, meaning this would be true, meaning the blue box would have the gems. If this is true, then a false box contains the gems, which means this would be true, and this would be false, which also means the blue box can... Oh, it's in the blue box. We don't actually know which one's the truth and which one's the lie. But it doesn't matter because it cancels... That's wacky. That's crazy. Office. Oh my gosh. Holy. Okay, never mind. This just turned around completely. What is this? It's a big triangle. Big pyramid. Don't you do it, Urbo. The office. More photos of people. Okay. Screenshot. Office. There we go. We've seen this camera in a photo. Oh no. Hi, Kara. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Lower plan upgrade discs. Damn. Okay, cool. The antechamber levers in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before 7 arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Awoo! Okay, so this is another weird font word, interestingly enough. West specifically is in a weird font. Side bridge buried west. What's buried beside the west bridge? I've been there. I've been at the west bridge. That's the only bridge I could think of when I saw the first 3 words. What is this? Bridget, please check if any books matching these tunnels are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Bearings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Oh yeah, I'm already lost. But, it's insane. It's so much fun. I'm having such a good time. Office. Another screenshot. Mine too. My brain hurts every time I start up this game. Are these related to the chess pieces? How many? I have noted down 5 different chess pieces. We have 5 different things here. We have a queen. Knight, rook, bishop, pawn. I don't know which of these would correspond to anything other than the queen. I'm not well versed enough in like status terms to know what any of these mean. What did I just turn? Oh. Oh. The office has a safe too. Hold on. There was an image of the office, I think, in the dark room. Yeah, it's here. Hold on, there's a chess piece in the background. That's a king, isn't it? That's a king in the office. Which puts me at more pieces than I anticipated. But it does correspond to the... I guess that would be the lord, right? The king. Barons. The barons be pawns? March of the Count. King does stay in the office, I would assume. I don't even know what that means. I'm super confused already. I don't know what the major is. Happy a knight? Major is in like military type stuff? I don't know. That would be the queen. Like the bishop, maybe? Count? I don't know what a count is. I just know the numbers. How to count. I would be the king. Pawns and whatever. I wonder if the house would be the one staying in his personal office. I guess so. Why is there a hand pointing left? That's the second time I've seen a hand. I should be screenshotting his hands. I feel. That's the second time now that I've consciously observed one. And statues. And I'm gonna note down office. I guess it's just A1 for the coordinates. Just in case the location makes a difference like it does with the paintings. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a king. Okay. Alright. Then, first we get an upgrade disc, which is cool. Third upgrade we've gotten. Upgrade for the parlor actually goes crazy. We have the parlor so often. Gem prize is equal to red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in the funeral parlor, lose 30 steppies. Holy. Why, this is useless to me because I've gotten every single puzzle right so far. This could go hard, but it would need a lot of setup, and I always get the parlor like in super low ranks. I'm not sure if this is going to be very usable. I think the straight upgrade to 3 gems is the most balanced approach here. I'm going to go with that one. All right, and then run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and mace chamber currently on the estate. I don't have any, but okay. It's already been run for this week. Oh, it's for an entire week. Okay. All right. Red gold in estate. Sure. Awesome. Great. And then log into network. Swan song. And this should give us email access. If I'm understanding this correctly. Electronic mail. There it is. Okay. It's gonna be a lot to read. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter, Anne Babbage. Someone's not very happy about using email. Does it? Oh, that doesn't have the... Interesting. I'm gonna have to screenshot these too. In that case. Put them in correct order. Alright. DC power fuse box repair. If we can get more info about the fuse box, that would also be super cool. Oh! October 8th. Fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project, H.S. Sinclair. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Getting new info on the fuse box stuff. That sounds cool. Hold on, I need to screenshot the header just in case the time is ever relevant. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. Alright. Understood. And then one last one. Again, about fuse box repair. Forgot. Keep forgetting to screenshot these. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in a regular service visit next week. Okay, yeah, we know about this already. This is just basic functionality about the fuse box. Hey Cacao, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Hope you're having a good day as well. And thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. All right. Well, that seems. Oh God. Sorry, that was insane. Now I do want to see. Because it said this is another safe, and based on the painting's text, I'm guessing that the safes are going to be openable through through dates. Now the question is, are we American or are we sane? Wait, let me look at the dark room again. What was the code for the orchard? 1128. We are American. Understood. So I guess we can just try 1101. Nope. Ten oh eight. Nope. Seven. Nope. 10:05. No. Makes sense. Just wanted to try it just in case. There's nothing in the dark room that would have given it away, would it? Trying to see. I don't think there is anything here. It's a little upsetting. But it is good to know that the office is actually in the lower ranks as well. I was specifically aiming for the higher ranks because I thought, oh yeah, I can look at the photo. Or if there's like a year or something hidden somewhere here, that would be insane. But I guess not. I'm just gonna take note of this. What was the book that was the clue? Well, there were a lot of books. But you know what? You're giving me an idea. First of all, I'm gonna save the photo here. There was one in a different color. March of the Count. For some reason. We did have the library. But I didn't look at what... Yeah, we might have to check into the library again. And I should screenshot the photos, How many counts? What do you mean? March of the Count. Singular count. Wait. Wait. Oh no. What are we counting? I was wrong. March of the count. What are we counting? We do have small gates to count, which I think we ended up coming to the conclusion that it was 2. Count the counts? I don't know what a count is. Can we just be silly and brute force it? Surely. I pressed clear. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck we're counting. Queen's here. What is a count? You know what? I'm gonna look that up. Count definition. Not the verb, the noun. Number reached by counting, that's not what I'm looking for. A nobleman in some European countries. Great. That's useful. Oh. Oh no. Hold on. Wait. Are these different people though? Wait, is Sinclair a count? Is that the implication? There's multiple busts here. Maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I stupid? Hold on. I'm starting with the safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I started with a save. So it is 9, but I tried 9. Unless it's 0903. Which it also isn't. Is there one on the desk? There's nothing on the desk. Unless I'm completely blind. I guess we'll try 0310. No. 1003. No. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't think I got this one right now. Do get a utility closet though, which is convenient. Because that was the wrong way around. All right, now we have all purple. I want to go back into the office. See what the... Off, blue, green, white. So the fourth one has to be the white one. White. And this should be... Oops. Purple. This should be red. And we get... Oops. Blue. Green. Okay. All right. New place to check out. Holy. Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. That's huge. That's big. Okay. Awesome. Well, that solves that then. Also, don't tell me I have to count the amount of busts around the entire mansion. Don't tell me I have to do that. Because I know there's multiple ones in each room, right? I don't know if they vary. And if they do, I don't know if they vary based on the type of room or... Well, I guess there's not really many here, now that I'm looking at them. I did use my upgrade disc, don't worry. I think I'm just gonna... Just that room. Okay, then I just don't get the puzzle. Fair enough. Here's a lever. Oh, the workshop has a broken lever. That is actually good to know. Broken shoes and magnifying glass. What a combo. There's just coins here. Did I miss these? Did I actually just run past these? That's crazy. No, I put spread gold around. That's what I did. Okay, I wanna go back and check out what the trading hall does. Now that I have items. What do you do? Select an item to trade. Car keys or sledgehammer. Running shoes for a lucky rabbit's foot. Broken lever for a battery pack. Magnifying glass for a salt shaker. I don't know what the lucky rabbit's foot does, and I'm gonna be done here soon anyway. So might as well. I can trade it. I can keep trading items. Hold on, what does this do? Greater chance of finding items. Great. That's useless to me. Metal detector. Metal detector for a key card. Key card for a coupon book. Coupon book for a compass. Compass for 2 ivory die. Okay, I can't change those. So I'm gonna keep the magnifying glass because I don't know if there's anything in that place that needs a magnifying glass, just to be sure. That timer for a battery pack. Battery pack for 2 gems. Oh, it changes. Okay. keep the battery pack just in case anything is in there that needs power or something. I don't know. Completely wildly guessing here. I have no idea what this could even be. I think I'm going the right way, right? Like back here? Is this even the right place? There it is, yeah. Alright. Gemstone Cavern. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. You managed to remove all but one minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure the foreman is going to be happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there is still one more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. We did that. I did that. When I went from the tomb side. Boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Alright. Gemstone Cavern. I think this is referring to the thing I already moved. Is this really just... Oh! Right. Another gas pipe. So that's 2 of them lit. Okay, there's theory time. Down here, where my snoot is pointing, there's 3 permanent additions I have unlocked. And behind me, you know what, I'm just gonna turn off my avatar for a second. Behind me, there's right here space for a 4th one. We have 4 lights that look like they can be turned on in that little platform. And we've had a gas switch in the apple orchard and the Gemstone Cavern. So now my theory is there is one in the West Gate path that I just missed. And there's going to be another one in whatever the last permanent addition is. Because these seem to all be locations. Oh my god, hi Deli! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello everyone, welcome raiders, welcome in. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm currently getting very confused and lost in blueprints. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. Hope art went well. Love the drawing, by the way. What was popping up on the side? Make a wish. I'll make a wish. Alright, I've made a wish. I was just theorizing about very wacky stuff. Oh yeah, Squirrel, I don't know if you've been watching. I don't know if you've been here. I unlocked the Gemstone Cavern. just now. I drafted The Office and immediately after got a utility closet. I managed to figure out the color combination for the breaker box and got the gemstone cavern. And now my running theory, because the gemstone cavern had a second switch for the lights down there. So I have 2 lights on. And my theory right now is that I missed a gas switch in the Westgate path somewhere. And there's a gas switch in whatever the 4th permanent addition is. At least I'm guessing there is one based on the amount of space that's over here. If I make my avatar disappear for a second, there's like a very, very clear space here for a 4th thing that I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's my theory right now. I want to look around here again. Because there has to, if that's true, there has to be something around here somewhere. And I'm just fucking blind. Right? I mean, it said there was also another thing. What are you looking for? I'm looking for the gas switches that turn on the fires on the platform. They're usually like on walls, but I don't know if there's one here. I don't think there is. I've gone through this place like 4 times looking for stuff. And beans. Hi, Ruby. You'll find it. Well, I also know, right, I got another, because of the office, the west in this letter, the word west is written in a different font. So I've added it to the weird font words, and now it just says like, you know what, I should order these in a way that makes sense. Now it just says buried beside West Bridge. If the way I'm putting these in order is correct. This is the West Bridge, I assume. I've been here with a shovel, but I don't know. Where to dig? I don't have a shovel right now. I don't know why I'm trying. I'm confused. But I think that's all I can do here for now. Probably a good idea. Don't want you to spoil yourself for the game when you're inevitably going to play it at some point, because we're going to bully you into playing it. Sorry, Deli. It just has to be done. Is this the 4th location? I don't know. Is this the 4th location? I don't know. It's dark and spooky in here. And I don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. We're about to have ads. So I'm gonna run a short ad break screen. And we will be back. Oh, hi Frag! Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna take a short bathroom break and refill my water. And I'm gonna let the ads run in the meantime, and we'll be back in... Oh, I never actually did the thing on my ad break screen, did I? That's a bit silly. Oh well. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Be right back. All right, and we're back. That was quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Save and continue. I really want to try to get... I need to get into the damn antechamber. I'm gonna cry if I don't. I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, so... I'm gonna check the outside room again. See if we can get something interesting. Or something useful, perhaps. I still don't know what my allowance means. You know what? Let's go for 2 special items. Sledgehammer is pretty cool. Magnifying glass. I hope I get to use it in some meaningful capacity. That would be great. I was kind of hoping for a shovel so I could start digging around the bridge again. But... guess we're not doing that. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight for the west side. Never mind. I guess we're not going to the west side. I'm just gonna get a storeroom, grab some stuff, get myself started. That's a battery pack. I don't know what you do, but that's okay. Alright. Guess we're going to the east wing. Never mind. Going to the parlor. Awoo! Let's see. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So if this is true, then both of these are false. Which would check out, because this means that would imply a box with a false statement is not empty. And this box would not be empty. I'm pretty sure it's just the blue, right? Because if this is false, then that means one of these is true. Which we don't have enough. It's blue. I'm locking it in. Okay. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Your timing on that really couldn't have been any better. Now I just feel dumb. That is the first one I've ever lost. Why do I never get it? I need my green. I need my greens. I haven't eaten my greens. Skill issue. Hi, Wolfie. I can have a whole ass club sandwich. That's crazy. See, I thought I did that. And it checked out in my head. But I was wrong somewhere. Evidently. It really doesn't want to give me my green floor plans, does it? It's gonna be a lot of food today, though. Close the box if you want to figure out what the solution was. I'm not going back now. Okay, workshop. I'm not gonna waste that many steppies. That would be silly. Alright. I do want to go further north, so I think this is good. Got a coin purse. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Oh yeah, dark room. That would be fun. Sure, let's go for a dark room. That seems great. Are you locked? No. Oh, well, I wonder what room this could be. You know what? I'll take it. And I'll claim my item. Because of exactly that. Fuck. I'll go with the free one. Ooh, okay. This is good. This is cool. You'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay. Maybe not quite as good, but not bad. I've never been here with the magnifying glass. This could potentially be big. Maybe. There's something here somewhere. Something important to anything at all? Guess not. Okay. Right, we get access to the foundation. I think that's all that's here. There's a wine cellar. Archived floor plan. For a gem. Sure. Ooh, security. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. And you are... Furnace. More likely to draw red rooms while drafting. I want to see the garage. Hi, Thoughts. Welcome to the stream. How are you here? Aren't you supposed to be at work? You silly. Oh yeah, I don't have the power on for the garage, do I? Lunch. Awesome. I forgot. That's the thing. That makes sense. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back down here. I want to see if I can draft a closet somewhere. A closet? What am I saying? Mate's chamber. Let's like it. Oh, goodbye. Sorry. Wait, do we have the... We got the checks distributed around. Are those showing up now? Or was that just on that day? I think it might have just been on that particular day. Also, this seems relevant. Mila. I'm just gonna screenshot that. Do I have an entry for the maid's chamber? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Just gonna keep that there. Alright. Can I put this on? Sorry. Emissary Library. Discover less common floor plans. I don't know what the archived one is. Sure, let's go for... I wanted to go for the library. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, the pump system. I forgot I ordered this. Library. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or a good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. Function is simple. Press the button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Sorry about that Windows notification noise. That was on my side. I apologize. After you've selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. Okay. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. I don't know if you've seen any of this before. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Alright, fair enough. Easy enough. I don't think I've ever seen a pump or a water control panel, but here we are. Alright, next time we get the library, I'm gonna check which, things. No, we do have pumps, you silly. We have pumps, of course we have pumps. I've just never seen one in this game. I'm going to pick the random one. Not what I was looking for. There is a shovel though. So... You know, that is good. Hallway corridor. Guess I'll take a hallway. See if that leads me anywhere here. Commissary closet archive floor plan. Fuck it, we gamble. That was not worth it. All right. I think I've locked myself in here. I have a broken lever, but I have no way to use it. So I guess I could have gone for the chapel. Seen what that one room is, but okay, there's something buried here nearby somewhere, right? Clearly. There has to be. Gotta be. I'm looking at the ground. Maybe it's a hidden place. Maybe it's not like a dirt spot, because that would be... I fucking knew it! Of course. A small data microchip buried in an old jar. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Microchip before room 46 is fucking wild. I'm telling you, I'm just going backwards in this game. I've just never had the RNG or the brains to actually get into the antechamber. I have no fucking clue. But I have it. I mean, the hints were pretty clear. I mean, most of the you gotta put the thing in the thing. That's exactly how it goes. Most of the weird font stuff was like pretty early game. You know what? Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this thing because I'm sure at some point I'm gonna recognize where that goes. Surely. Most just don't spot the clues. Well, the issue is I was told to look at everything, and I noticed some weirdly fonted words. And I had the words buried beside bridge immediately, and I also immediately suspected that this was the bridge because it's the only bridge I had ever seen in the game. I just didn't think to check this place. Very silly. Alright. I guess I'm going back to the chapel. See if that gives me a utility closet. Because with the utility closet, I could turn on power in the garage. We gamble. It is not a utility closet. That is unfortunate. All right. In that case, I'm gonna go back to the coat check. I have so many keys. It's such a waste. It's so unfortunate. But right. Well, I can check in the microchip, but I feel like based on what you're saying, Squirrel, I'm not gonna need this until like 7 years later. So I guess I'm just gonna check in my PIC sound amplifier and call it a day, because I don't know what else to do. Yeah, exactly. It's like the one consistent thing I can get. Assuming I have a shovel. Red Villa. Okay. That was... I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm not making much progress, and it's kind of frustrating me. I don't know if I'm just being stupid, or if... I'm probably just being stupid, right? It can't be that hard to get into the antechamber. I know about the antechamber and I know about the levers. I know where I can put at least one lever. I know there was a second location for levers, but I forgot where that was. I just haven't been getting the rooms I need or want. Yeah. Okay. Surely I get this one. Box next to this box contains gems. Well, I have screenshots of this thing. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Because if so, I don't feel like it taught me anything. Except for mostly stuff I already knew. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. A box next to this box is true. Well, this is wrong, which means this is wrong, which means this is true, which means the white contains the gems. I did not figure out the allowance yet, no. I know I have 2 allowance, whatever that means. I have no idea what the allowance means. First room, middle table. Are you serious? That has been blind. I'm wasting 2 steppies on this. It says allowance right there. Oh my god. I walked past this like 7 times. That's insane. Thank you. Alright. We are a bit silly today, I guess. Make a den. Chapel. Spend our allowance immediately. Take a workshop. It doesn't always have a lever. Okay. Understood. And this one's locked. Awesome. There goes the allowance. Courtyard. What's the... I think I'm on 5 stars right now. Apples are extra delicious. That's what I would get for the next one. I'll just take a courtyard. Metal detector. Alright. Don't have a shovel. That's cool. I'll take a hallway. Am I fucking blind? Yes. The answer is yes. Commissary Nook Pantry. I'll take a Nook. We need keys. Get a patio. Sure. Got some coins. I'll take the observatory. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Door is locked. Sure. Passageway. Corridors. That's a lot of gems. Wine cellar, bedroom, pantry. Guess I'm taking a bedroom. What is this? Oh, sleep mask. Wait, does that mean... Hell yes. Alright, awesome. Walk-in closet, security, and guest bedroom. I want to grab security. Just because of the options it gives me. Alright, cool. Locked. Locked. No! Actually not locked, that's crazy. Keys for sale! Do I have enough to buy any keys? I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out. Or we could have an aquarium. I'll go for an aquarium. Extra steppies. Oh, it just has a lever handle. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Locked. Locked. Great. I don't have a key card. I don't have the key card thing disabled. So security doesn't get me anything. I just have to walk all the way back, don't I? Yep. Okay. What do we get here? There's the utility closet. Do I take it? I don't have keys anyway. But I guess I can try. Keycard system off, and then next time I'm upstairs I can turn on high security and things. Oh yeah, and I guess I can turn on the power in the garage just in case I find my way there. Somehow. Alright. Oh yeah, we got 2 of these. I don't have a sledgehammer. That would have been cool. I want to see if I can get over to the West Wing. Not like that. We can get a library though. That is sick. Alright. Drafting strategy. I'm guessing that's what you were talking about, Squirrel. Guess we're taking that one next. Rotunda. Can rotate. Great Hall. 7 locked doors. And I have no keys. You also kind of just figure out strategies as you play. You have very high expectations of my intellect if you assume that I'm capable of that. I want to take a foyer. There's 2 more hand statues that are surely relevant at some point. Where is this? B2. Oh, sick. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere here today. I guess I can get a key. And then from here we can see where this goes. I don't have a... God damn it. I don't have a magnifying glass either. I thought... Because there's this photo, which maybe possibly somewhere... Oh my god, I'm stupid. Of course, the date is Christmas Day. That opens the safe. Holy shit. Okay. What is this? Number 4. Okay. Yeah, with the hint of the safe codes always being dates. That makes a lot more sense. Didn't have that the first time I was here. Safe code is 1225. Which is funny because I was about to type in 24 because that's when we celebrate Christmas here in Austria. But yeah, it makes sense. 25. Robert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public records. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Oh my. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, I will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Dang, Daniel. God. That is some Thanksgiving talk. That's crazy. Okay, so I might actually have to move these letters because I think that's the second one of those that I found. I don't remember where the first one. I think the first one was in the shelter. Yeah, that's number 7. So the red letters are like a continuous thing. I'm guessing there's 8 of them. Based on the fact that there's 8 safes, according to the letters of the grid. According to the painting, there's 8 letters. 8 safes, I mean, that can be cracked by 8 dates. So alright. Just gonna go over here. Not go into the workshop because that would be stupid. There was just a gem there that I missed. That's crazy. Alright. Long trip. Security. I'm gonna press enter. Keycard system. Settings. Security level. High. Offline mode. Unlocked. Back. Exit. Okay. And now we're gonna gamble the 1 key we have. Sure, let's go here. Might as well get a passageway. That's a security door that I can now open thanks to the security settings. Boiler room. I've been in the boiler room. I don't think I've had the gems for it, have I? No, I'm pretty sure I haven't been here. What do you do? Okay. Oh no. What is that? Oh, this is the pump. We just saw the manual of this. Right? I'm pretty sure. That makes sense. I think. Oh no. Where do these things go? That's a red box. Are these... That goes up there. Does this thing need power? Is that a thing? I don't know how the hell. Unless there's a different switch somewhere that I'm missing? Or it's a matter of coming in from that side? That's actually more likely it, isn't it? I have to come in from that side. That would make more sense in the context of the game, I guess. Or maybe I'm just stupid. That just turn on the lights in the passageway? Yes, it did. So this is a power thing. Oh, and that's the second. Oh, I see. I need to enable that thing so that I can use this thing as an outlet instead of being locked into these two. Okay. But in theory... Oh, there it is. Wait. I was overthinking it, wasn't I? Can I open this? No, it's a lever on the other side. So I do have to go through the other side. I don't know what this does. There's like a... Do I have to time this? Or am I being silly? I don't know what this means. Where does this go? That goes up? If I flick that, that goes through here. Which lets me activate this thing. Oh. Okay. And then I can flick this on. And I can flick this thing. And up here, activate? Sure. What am I activating? What am I doing? I can't unactivate it, for what it's worth. Oh, this... Does this activate the power? And it decides which direction the power goes. But why is it not lighting up then? Oh, because I need to power the boiler. Okay, hold on. I need the hot water to go into the hot water spot. So this would activate the second thing and would disable the elevator, but that's fine because I can switch this around. Hold on, I had it for a second. Did I have it for a second? I don't know if I did. Anyway. That makes that go. And then I can go up here. Go through here. And now all three are activated. And now I can actually press the activate button. Okay. There we go. And now we have power. I'm guessing can I draft anything useful here? I guess I can spend a gem to rotate. Oh. Rotate as in actually just rotate. I see. Is powering the furnace room doesn't do anything? I guess we're about to find out. I guess it does. It just gives me a key. It gives me... Is that a particular key? Or is that just a generic key? It's got a very specific mold. Alright. Let's see. I don't think the aquarium forwards power, does it? I don't have gems. God damn it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing interesting here, sadly. But I know there was stuff in the laboratory that needed power. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we know how that works. Oh, the red letters are being counted here. I didn't even... I saw that there was a red letter. Okay. So that's like an actual collectible, like, goal thing at some point, I imagine? Collecting all the letters? Alright. Yeah, I think we're done here for today. But this was interesting. This was very useful. Very good to know. I don't know if I have to redo the boiler room puzzle every time I start it up. That would be interesting. But yeah, we got some new rooms. That was pretty cool. Did I have anything left to do? I couldn't go anywhere. I had the door at the boiler room, didn't I? Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Well, lots of doors. Well, I did have a key. What did I do? That is a good question. I was so fascinated by the fucking puzzle that I lost everything. All the brains. Oh my god. That's so silly. There it is. I knew the magnifying glass spawned here. Fucking remembered correctly. 2 other boxes are true. 2 other boxes are blue, so this is true. 2 other boxes are empty. Alright, I trust you. Alright. Guys. I feel so dumb. That was a good run, too. What do we have here? Farmer's apple. Awesome. Let's grab you. I'm curious, do the safes stay open? Oh, and you get to collect the gems. Hi, Cosmic. Welcome to the stream. It's a bit of a wasted corridor because this would be unlocked anyway, I'm pretty sure, but... Okay. Now, do I need to get power in this place, is the question. You know what, I'm gonna draft this side first. Never mind, I'm not gonna draft this side first. Never mind, I'm actually going backwards. Also, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. I hope it's not been too infuriating watching me be stupid. Let's grab a nook for the key. Oh, coupon book. Cool. Workshop. Shovel. All right. Interesting. And I guess we're taking a chapel, because... Let's see real quick if this is... Oh, the coat check is here. You know what? Might as well. I want to grab my lockpicky. Yeah, I want to retrieve items, sorry. Been AFK trying to rest, but people keep coming in and waking me up. I'm very sorry to hear that. Greenhouse! Okay, maybe this is worth it. I'm just gonna have to be real careful with what I draft. Yeah, greenhouse, because we got the lever, the switch here in the greenhouse. Also got a sledgehammer. I already have this music piece. And we go diggy. Unimpressive pebbles. And a key. Awesome. Alright. Now I just need a lever. I'm gonna You know what? I'm just gonna go here, see what we can draft here. Freezer, pantry, closet. 2 items in a closet. Sure, why not? For another key, that's honestly worth it. Alright, let's see. Can I pick you? Yes, I can. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Sounds awesome. I'm tempted to take West Wing Hall just because of the 2 options it will give me. I'm taking West Wing Hall. That's unfortunate. That's useless. That doesn't do anything for me. I guess I'll just take the bedroom and see if there's anything useful in here. Car keys. Alright. Then I guess I'll grab a den. Door. Can't pick it, but we have plenty of keys. And take the garage. Garage. It does have keys. I don't have the power yet. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I have the car keys though, so I can open this. Coins and a key card. Actually cool. Actually pretty sick. Actually useful. Alright, let's see. Rumpus room? The fuck is that? Dining rooms here as well. I want to see what the rumpus room is though. Never been there. Dining room? Might be strategically useful if we're gonna be moving a lot. You know what? I'm taking the dining room. It's a real rumpus. What is a rumpus? Hallway in here. Hallway is actually oriented nicely. Cloister of Rinna. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. That, I think we're gambling. How do I get inside here? Again. Oh, keycard. I can draft a courtyard. That's thick. You feel a little luckier. Door's locked, but I can pick it. I'll take a storeroom. For the gem. And so much money, holy. And a lever. Okay. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got one more rank. I can have dinner. And be cool. Aquarium. Counts as a green room, right? It counts as every color room. So that would boost my luck again. Does cost me a gem, but sure. Alright. I want to go in here because we got dig spots. Old tin can, that's useless. Metal detector is kind of cool. Dig spot. Pebbles. Useless. I can get a commissary that opens up a path upwards. But I kinda also need steppies. I'm gonna take the commissary. I have so much money as well. Do I have a sledgehammer? I don't. I have like 6 keys though. And I have the lockpicking thing, so I guess I might as well. No, I do have a... what? I do have a sledgehammer. Never mind. We're all good. And we got ivory dice. There's upgrade discs. I have to get that. And I can just buy a gem. I get that too. And I can buy another one. Alright. Free transit here. Into the... oh, dark room next to the antechamber is kind of risky though. I could get the rumpus room, get all the money from in there, and get more gems and just hope I can come around from the other side of the courtyard into the bottom thing. If at that point I even have enough. You know what, we haven't been to the rumpus room. It wants me to go there, clearly. The rumpus room is a bishop room. That is interesting. Rumpus room. Got a banana. Convenient. Can insert a coin. Do that in a second. A lot of coins here. Sure.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Okay.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Okay.
And
Hi.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That'd be right.
The image is becoming clear.
Mm-hmm.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
The door to the 46th room?
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Well, that was an experience. I mean, he's pretty fucking cool. Well, if I go for the greenhouse lever, I'm not gonna be able... Ooh, but the kitchen, though. Food for sale? Yeah, I think that might be worth it, actually. Let's see, what can we get? Bacon and eggs. And add morning room to today's draft pool. Or 15 steppies. I think I already have enough, stuff planned out for today. That just focusing on steppies would almost be better. Is that how you get the morning room, though? I guess the morning room's a green room, isn't it? And I haven't been there. And I got lucky. And I'm at the edge. You know what? Fuck it. Bacon and eggs. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Wait, I can redraw floor plans. However, less common floor plans were drafting in the library. Sure, we'll do that. And while we're at it, we can collect a gem. This room, above the courtyard. Okay. Drafting strategy contents. Just gonna screenshot this in case it ever becomes relevant. I doubt it will, but never know. Potential within. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're starting at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. I'm feeling that stress right now. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful product outcome. This volume of Architectural Digest aim to provide architects with some of these strategies and even assist them in developing their own. That would be great because I need to stop being stupid. Gems. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. Have gems while drafting. Great. Be rich. Have money. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. That makes sense. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. I will never draft passageway in the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. You see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. That makes sense, I already did that. Don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. I'm sure you're only there for the gems, Craig. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. Very common mistake beginners make is drafting as in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. That makes sense, and is probably something I should do. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. That makes sense. That is something I probably should have thought about, to be honest. Oops. Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, Cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. That makes sense. I don't even know the attic. I've never been there. But alright. Also makes sense. That's kind of goes without saying. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Yes. Her ladyship's chamber. I've never seen that room either. Boiler room. Makes sense. The garage has use for power? Is that true? What would the garage do? Okay. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in servants' quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in a billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that this will be the case next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. So you can't freeze twice in a row? You're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Even if you do not think the room is very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on a journey. Makes sense. Kind of been doing that already. Word from the editor. Although this volume we have provided our readers with... What? Sorry. Although with this volume we've provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. That's super sweet. This birthday boy. Holy free frag. You're supposed to be getting the gifts today, not me. Or, well, everyone else here. Thank you so much, free frag. And happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great beer and burgers. And a great evening. Thank you so much. Holy. All right. My God. That threw me off completely. Morning room. Interesting. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. I already start with 2 gems. What do you mean? I got a purse. And... oh, okay. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his perchant... what? I don't know how to say that word. For crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. Particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers, I can't read, I'm so sorry, with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to her readers by her pen name Marianne Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. A New Clue. I think that's the only book we haven't seen. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known... that's that word again... for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Okay. Don't know if that gives me anything new that I haven't known before already. Just gonna check the photo. Sure there's nothing on here. Alright. Cool. What's up with the flowers? There's... hold on. Purple, yellow, white, blue. These are flower colors. I'm not supposed to be counting these flowers, am I? That would be silly. But it might just be true. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. there's an upgrade disc here. I have 2 upgrade discs. I really, really need to find a terminal. I could have bought another banana if I had 1 more coin. Oh, hype just popped up in chat. Frog, wow. Freefrax single-handedly initiated a hype train. And unlocked an emote. That's crazy. Alright, so I don't have any gems anymore. Do I just draft this and see what I get? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're not getting to the antechamber anyway. Unless I redraw floor plans. Nope, we're not getting to the antechamber. Never mind. Oh, that sucks. That's super unfortunate. God damn it. I had, like, everything. I had the broken lever. I had the greenhouse. Fucking rumpus room. I'm telling you. If I'd picked a different room here that would have let me go to the center space, I would have probably gone there. That probably would have worked. In that case, I have the hallway stall to check, and I have a few other places. I don't know if I've been in the walk-in closet. I guess in theory we could still go through the aquarium and go like all the way around if we're really lucky. But you know what? Let's just get a pantry and see if that works. That would be pretty silly, but we can try. Well, even then, it wouldn't really make sense for me to go there unless... No, I need to get the switch done first. Nothing of interest was buried here. Okay. Oh, there's just a key here. Alright. I'll just draft you right now. See what we get. East Wing Hall is good. I'll draft you. And I'll go down... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's gonna be a... Well, I guess it's not gonna be that bad, actually. We can probably make it, because we get a lot of bonus food here. Wood-fired pizza. Sure. I'll have the 20. Didn't get the bonus, but I think that should be fine. And we go down through the foundation. Oh yeah, we have dig spots here. I forgot. Nothing of interest. Of course. A coin. And a few old coins. Alright, just to make sure I'm not being stupid. Yeah, we go through here. We go through here. Then we go through here. Go through here. All the way over. Then... Nook. Workshop. Chapel. Greenhouse. And we put the switch here. Flick it. There's at the top. There's a moon on the door. That's what the fortune teller said. So that is the door he was talking about. Has to be, right? There wouldn't be multiple doors like that just around. Alright, and now I just have to get lucky and find a path to the bottom entrance of the antechamber. And you know what? I want to draft something here just to see what it would be. Like a billiard room. Do I go into the billiard room? I have a lot of steppies. I think I'll be fine, actually. Let's do the billiard room puzzle. 17. 7. Oh, that's 8. Divided by 4, that's 2. 5 plus 1 is 6. Divided by 6 is 1. Oh my god. 12? Do we do... I think we go inside out, right? 12 plus 4, 16. Minus 5 is 11. Times 2 is 22. Divided by 11 is 2. And I get the secret. Oh, silver key. Never mind. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. I could keep that for the room below the antechamber. Guest bedroom for extra steppies. Honestly, that might just be the best option here. Here's another key. Alright. Back we go. Still don't know how to get in here to the dig spots, because clearly there's gotta be some way, right? Surely. One of the guys said that there was a way in and just forgot. Is there anything on like any of these pillars or... I don't know. Doesn't matter. Aquarium. East Wing Hall. I guess I'll just go here immediately. Secret passage leads to a color... to a room of a color of your choice. I'm gonna take the gem. I'll take the double steppy hit as a trade-off. Oh, I got running shoes. Okay. That's also cool. As a trade-off for being able to see what I'm drafting here, because... Oh, you know what? Maid's Chamber leads in the right direction. I already have lots of items here, so I'm not particularly worried about that at this point. Ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. That's crazy. It's a new room, and it gives me gems for free, essentially. And there's 6 and 7 of the music sheets. Okay. Music sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Okay, and I think the thing here was that you read the first word of each page, right? So be find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. There's a coin. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. Is there a safe in this room? Ballroom. All right. Awesome. Cool. This is a pretty room. Okay, please be locked. Special keys. Silver key. Okay. I'm gonna get the pool room. And for the first time ever, I'm gonna enter the antechamber. To continue up, you must go down. I'm just gonna screenshot this because I'm absolutely gonna forget what that said. Antechamber. The basement key. I don't get to keep the basement key, do I? Okay, so I have to, I imagine, go down with the foundation. I'm guessing I have to get power here so I can activate the elevator, go down, and then I'm gonna need the key there or something, or I don't know what. I don't know if the entrance from the outside gave me anything. I don't know if I can make it to the outside, to be honest. I guess we can try. I don't think there's much else I can do here. I couldn't interact with that door. I guess I can draft some more rooms, see what happens. Might as well at this point. Oh my god, I need security so bad. Holy. I almost forgot. I have 2 upgrade things. That would have been very upsetting. Okay. Courtyard. Right. 2 gems, 5 dig spots, quarry yard. Oh, so it's a corridor and a courtyard. And it's always unlocked. Honestly, I feel like gems might actually be the most useful. Because 5 dig spots is great, but I rarely have a shovel. And if I'm getting a courtyard, then I'm probably going for green rooms anyway. Which usually need gems. So... but quarry yard is actually kind of cool. I'll go with the plain gems. Safest bet. Alright, and then we upgraded another one. Let's see what this is. The spare room. It's interesting. Spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. Ooh. Spare hall seems very niche. Because it would only really have a purpose if I got the other room that, I think it was the foyer, that unlocked every hallway. So in that case, this would be unlocked and maybe be useful. I think bedroom is the most useful of these. Because it gives me steppies if with a lot of different synergies. I don't know if the green room does much for me. Lots of green room interactions. I guess so. I mean, the cloister would have an interaction. Can't really think of anything else right now. Green rooms do have a lot of interactions, though. There's one that gives you gems in green rooms. Money in green rooms. I don't know if I've seen those often enough to really be worth it. Like, bedrooms are a safe bet. You're always gonna have bedrooms, or most of the time anyway. Mask for steppies and keys in servants' quarters. Yeah, the masks is pretty busted with the bedrooms. I think I'm gonna have to go with the bedroom, just because it's the one I see myself using the most. Alright, let's see what other rooms we would have gotten here. Walk-in closet, furnace, and archives. Okay. I don't think items are really worth it at this point. Sure. Furnace is fun. There's a dig spot in the furnace room? Okay. Silly. Pump room. We haven't been in the pump room yet, I don't think. Have we? I don't think so. Pump control. Yeah, this is what we saw. Pump room schematic. Saving that. Pump room. All right. Can I hold on? There's a pool room nearby. Can I like drain the pool? Greenhouse pool. And then oh, does it need power? Oh, it needs power, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Or am I being silly? No, it definitely seems like this thing needs power. I mean, I know I'm silly. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't need power. Maybe I am just silly. Did that go down? Hold on. That make you go back up? Yes, it does. Okay. I would have been... What do you do? Oh, I can't switch you while the water's moving. Okay. Read the diagram. You know what? You're probably right. Screw you. What does this mean? Oh, wait. Hold on. Water source selection. Right, I wanna... What? How do I... I don't understand how the pumps work, I'm not gonna lie. Reading is for chumps, indeed. Read the panel. I mean, I can like pump it back into the thing, right? Oh no, I need to pump it in the right thing. That makes sense. Okay. Greenhouse? So that wants me to put things here. What? Okay, there we go. That's going to the greenhouse. And I guess I can... I don't understand the directions of these. Get more water out of the pool. And put more water into the kitchen, which is number 4, which means it needs to go into... Wait, does that mean pump 3? I can use this to... Wait. Now I'm confused. How do I get... Oh, I need to... Oh my god. Is this worth it? Is draining the pool worth it? Because I can... Hold on. Greenhouse. No, not the greenhouse. Rooms 1 and 2 are the only ones that are connected to both. The reservoir and the fountain. So if I pick the reservoir, make it go into the right tank. Then pick the left tank and reverse the direction of the pump. I can pump water back into the reservoir. At the same time, I can pump water into the kitchen. And then switch it back around. Select the reservoir again. Pump water out of the reservoir into the right tank. Even though I wouldn't have had to do that, but we're a little extra here today. I'm trying to understand the concepts of this, okay? Don't judge me. No, don't pump water into the thing. I want to empty this into the reservoir. Wait, I can drain the reservoir with this thing. Okay, and then I just... Oh yeah, I should probably select the pool again. What? I don't understand. But that's fine. Okay, pool's drained. Pool is drained. Awesome. I guess we're just gonna be checking out the drained pool now, because that's all I have the steppies for. Pool's closed. There's just money here? Is that all it is? There's just money at the bottom of the pool? I mean, I guess that's cool. That could be worse, but... You know, I was hoping for like a secret or something. Like it's always been in this room. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I don't think I have anything left to do that I can do. Especially not with 11 steppies, so... I'm gonna call it here. This was a big run though. This was considerably sized. Garden, bed and breakfast. Goddamn. I think that's the most rooms I've had in any mansion so far. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here in general. Hi, me years 17. Sorry for reading out your full name. I'm just gonna call you Years if you don't mind. It is going great today. You're kind of tuning in towards the end of the stream. Very sorry about that. But hi, welcome. I'm a little confused by the game. But every single time I start it up, something new comes up. And I'm very fascinated by it. I can't wait to play more. It is getting a bit late, so I do have to leave for now. Sadly. Let me just switch back to just the chatting screen. There we go. Oops, music sound. Sorry about that. Just gonna quit out of the game. I'm looking forward to more blueprints. I might actually, we'll see. I might do an unscheduled stream next week. I'm not making any promises because I'm already trying to ramp up my streaming schedule. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at the same time as today. I'm gonna be streaming Once Upon a Katamari as the first episode, quote unquote, of one-off weekends, which I'm so proud of that name. It rolls off the tongue so well. It's very silly. We're gonna do one-off weekends, which is gonna be just digging through the backlog of games that I said I would do one-off streams on, which is like 30-40 games at this point. And I'm gonna try to make it a weekly thing. I might be busy on some weekends, but I'll usually try to stream either Saturday or Sunday, whatever works better. Do make sure. Oh my god, Years, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I have a poll up in the Discord. I haven't checked the status on it for a while, but I have a poll up. Where you can vote for the time where I should stream, which would be the most convenient for everyone to watch, because obviously I want to stream at a time where people can watch them. Usually my weekend schedule is pretty flexible. Personally, I think it would be super cool to have a later stream, specifically on Saturday at like 9 p.m. or something. 9 p.m. European time. It is currently 7 p.m. So in 2 hours from now on Saturday, I think that would be a cool time. But the poll's there on Discord for you guys to vote on. And yeah, I think that's about everything that I wanted to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. And thank you, Deli, for the raid. She's probably at work by now, but thank you again for the raid from earlier. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a Katamari stream. Until then, bye-bye! I don't know if people are still here, but we can raid. Of course we can raid. If you have someone to suggest, Robo, please do. We can raid. Obviously. Sorry. God, I suck at being a streamer. I'm a professional, I promise. Jesus Christ. Azura Cub is having a special 24-hour stream. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into. 12-hour birthday stream. That is pretty sick. Innocent South African cutie pie. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's do it. Let's raid. Probably gonna notice your name immediately as soon as you pop up there. But yeah, let's raid. So I can make it. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. Yeah, everything I said still stands. I'll see you guys tomorrow, if you're gonna be here. And now, goodbye for real.